Gonna be a couple different rabbit holes this morning. So, fix yourself a drink, sit down and hold the fuck on. It's gonna be a wild one. I'm a little aggravated. So, this morning I heard a guy and he's like, this is not a race war. I'm paraphrasing by the way. This is an economic war. I have more in common with a successful black man than I have with a white loser. By the way, it was a white guy that said it. It was a TV show. Kind of news, not really. It's more of just talking heads. But it's always interesting to hear them talk because they have different opposing views. And some of them I agree with, some of them I don't. Damn fly. Anyways, I'm going to start with fish. And I'm going to move forward from there. Now, social programs started somewhere around the time of the Great Depression to give people a way back up. And that's what they were meant for. That's all they were meant for, is a step up, get you back on the road, get you moving forward. They were never meant to be something that kept going forever. What? What do you mean, Johnny? Well, what I mean is they were supposed to just help you get moving, get back on your feet, and make sure you had a roof over your head and food on the table. You know, maybe a little change in your pocket to get you moving forward. No. Yeah, that's what they were for. Think about this. I give you a fish because you're hungry. You're pretty happy about that fish. Tomorrow I'll give you another fish, and another fish, and another fish, and another fish. Before long, what is your incentive to learn how to fish? You don't have one. You got food on the table and a roof over your fucking head. You have no need to learn how to fish. Think about that. If I teach a man to fish, I feed him for his life. If I give him a fish, I feed him for a day. It's an old fucking saying, and it's true today. I knew a guy who got behind on his child support. And they sent him a thing, took him to court, said, listen, you'll be here every day at 7. Like Monday through Friday. We're going to give you something to do. And we're going to knock off such amount off of what you owe on your child support. He was out of work. He was struggling to feed himself. So what we did, he showed up every day. Some days he'd pick up trash, some days he'd wipe off graffiti. Some days it would be pissing outside and they was like, you're good, go home. And they would knock off that amount for the day. And he would do that. Some days he'd even walk 10 miles picking up trash. But the point was he was paying a debt. He was moving forward. In the process, he actually met some people and wound up with a pretty decent job. Don't remember at this point what it was, but I remember that story because he paid forward. He took care of what his bills were and he moved forward. Now, what did he learn? Well, nobody gave him a fish. He had to earn the fish. He learned how to fish. What? That's not true. Yeah, it is. Think about it. He had to work to pay for the fish. Oh, that makes sense. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. But all of a sudden, no, you can't do that. Why not? I'm paying you for your labor. It's not a difficult job. But yeah. Now, the other piece of this was, if I can keep people divided, if I can keep you divided, I win. A person in power has one job, and that's to maintain power. And I've said that time and time again. If everybody seems to be too fucking stupid to get that through their fucking head, vote that bastard out. If you don't even like the guy that you're voting against him for, it doesn't matter. He's been in there forever. Get him gone. He doesn't have anything in common with you. Period. And the truth is, 95% of us agree on almost everything. It's true. But we're letting 5% tell us what we can and cannot do. That's a different rabbit hole. If I can keep you divided, I win. Not true? Think about this. Watch stories about Medal of Valor winners. They didn't win because they got the Medal of Valor because they did something that was just absolutely insane to push things forward. Because everybody was in the same mindset. And he's like, I will. So in fact, most of them sacrifice themselves to push their people forward. World War II, there was a machinery mount. I can't remember his name. Just follow along. I told you it'd be a fucking wild one. He goes forward. He has a couple guns of his own. A couple guns he got off of guys that had already been killed by this machinery mount. He stands up and says, follow me. This is the gist of it. He starts firing on that mount. Drawing their fire. His people, the platoon moves forward. Gets shot. Falls. Gets back up. Moves forward. His people move forward. They wound up taking that mount. And he died shortly thereafter. I think it was like 22 wounds. But those people were, because one man said, I got this. They all moved forward. They all had the same mindset. We are going to move forward. Because at that point, they had an inspiration. That guy, they knew if he fell, the next guy was going to do the same thing to move it forward. Tower of Babel. What I started this fucking thing with, and that's what I'm going to talk about now. That guy's kind of like that. The Tower of Babel was destroyed because everyone spoke the same language. And they were like, I want to talk to God. I want to see God. That sounds like a good plan, John. Thank you, Mike. What'd they do? They built a tower. They all had one goal. One goal. A mission, they understood it, and they moved forward. God, power, people in power said, whoa! Can't happen, brother. Divide and conquer. It's simple. It's that simple. If I keep you divided, you can't move forward. I can keep you under my fucking heel. If you don't believe that's true, then either A, you haven't read the Bible, or 2, you're fucking stupid. Just saying. You can move forward and you are becoming an impossible force if you all agree that what he's saying is stupid. Now, think about this. I mean, just follow along the Tower of Babel. The guy in power right now, there are bills going, I got a bill. I think we should do this. And here's my bill. No, I'm not talking to you. Why not? We both agree this needs something done. We could talk about it. No. I'm not talking to you. Literally what's happening. Literally. You don't believe me? Watch the fucking news. So, the point here is if I can keep you going down that rabbit hole and go, well, the Republicans hate you. No, it's the Democrats that hate you. The black guy hates you. No, the white guy hates you. I can keep everybody thinking that everyone else is against them. I win. I stay in power, and you stay under my fucking heel, and I can make you do whatever the fuck I want. Don't believe me? Put your mask on, Johnny, because you're killing Grandma. But hey, go out and riot, you fucker. It's a just cause. Holy shit, COVID's spiking. No shit. What did you think was going to happen? You put thousands of people on the streets, and you said, let's do it, because it's a just cause. But fuck Grandma. Oh, what do you mean people are sick? Yeah, more people are getting sick. No. Them fuckers weren't wearing masks. Well, they were, some of them, to cover their fucking face so you couldn't arrest the bitches. But hey. Nobody cares about Grandma. Let's be honest. But Lincoln, let's tear that statue down. I mean, he was the only guy that set the slaves free. And what? Oh, you didn't know? Yeah. They had a whole war over it. But that's a whole nother rabbit hole, and I'm going to shut the fuck up now. Don't believe it's true. Just read a little. I can keep you under my heel if I can keep you believing he hates you, and you're better than he is, and he's less than you are. If I can keep everybody believing all this shit, it's like a fucking card game, I win. That, I'm out.